Okay, greetings and peace. My name is Neo and I'm here for the people. Here to give you some more info. Alright. New info that I've had for a few weeks now. I just hadn't had the time to go ahead and do a video about this, but the Spirit came through, told me to do the video now. So I'm getting all the videos out right now, right before I leave and get out, because the sun is out and it is beautiful. It's too nice to be in the house, so I'm getting ready to get out right after this video. But Spirit said, do this video first, then get out. Alright, so the video here is about farmers market. Spending time at the farmers market. The Spirit has been telling me that not all of the vegetables and orange, I still got that orange juice video in my head. The information is still there. I just got done doing it right after that. So the orange juice is still in my head. I got to get it out. Alright, so not all vegetables and fruits are organic at the farmers markets, at all of these farmers markets. That's what the Spirit came through and told me. And I was like, oh. And the first time I realized that was sometime last year where I went to the farmers market and I bought pears. And when I bought the pear and I got home, Spirit told me to look at it, and then it notified me, and I looked at it and it told me that it wasn't an organic pear. And I was like, yeah, that's true. It looked just like the grocery store pears. And that was my first experience. So then when I went, the next year after that, I went downtown to that farmer's market, because usually I go to the one across from the mall. Then I went to the one downtown, and then I got home and looked at it again. Spirit said, that's not an organic banana. And then I was like, oh. And then I thought back and I looked at the farmers, and then the Spirit told me, look at the farmers. This is how you can tell some of the farmers, like they'll come through and little to none of their fruits and vegetables are organic. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And now that I'm aware of it, these farmers that have the non-organic fruits and vegetables, the ones that's not organic, and the ones they are giving away and selling, the genetically modified ones, they have a different energy from the natural organic fruit people or farmers that's giving out the real stuff. Because this is why I'm fortunate that I can identify energies from people, and I can feel energy, and that energy, Spirit came through, told me a long time ago that energy has information. So when I receive it, I need to just sit there and analyze it as I'm feeling it. And with these people that I'm talking about downtown, how I was able to identify it, they have a different energy. It's kind of like a stale energy, and they almost feel like they don't have a soul. They might not have a soul, because some people, some so-called humans, don't have a soul, and they're like robots. And I'm starting to identify who these beings are. They're just bodies. They're being controlled some other kind of way. But they have a different type of energy from like the real live people with souls. And I'm like, oh. And now when I approach these farmers, and I'm trying to take my time because the information is coming through. The farmers, I need to go in front of them now and just sit there, look at the fruit and look at them and feel the energy, because the energy will let me know if they're organic fruits or not. And just by looking at the fruits, I know now that they're organic or genetically modified. Okay, Spirit said, this is how you tell the difference. The genetically modified ones are usually the smooth, fully smooth looking fruit where it looks perfect. Like when you get a banana, it's like smooth, like no dents, no brown spots on it at all. Those are the non-organic. Those are the genetically modified ones. And when you get a pear, it's a perfectly shaped pear, and there's no dents on it at all. It's just perfect. And the other fruits, everything is perfect. Now, when you go to the organic stuff, the real stuff, the Spirit told me that it has the brown spots on it. For whatever reason, those brown spots, I don't know if those are caused from the sun or not. The brown spots, and they have dents in them. And a lot of times it says, if you go to the farmer's area, a lot of times they'll have a sign that says organic, fresh fruit. However, that doesn't mean that it's there, that it's really organic and fresh. You still have to use your discernment. You still have to use your intuition. That's why it's really, really... I just saw another girl that I was supposed to be talking to. I don't know what is going on. When I do these videos, these pretty girls just walk right by, and it's like, I'm in here, I'm not out there. And then they come at two different... Alright, forget it. Back to the, whatchamacallit. And you still have to just use your discernment, your intuition. And if you know how to talk to fruit and receive the information, you can ask it. Are you a organic fruit or a non-organic fruit? And it'll tell you. Or talk to your spirit, your higher self, and say, is this it? But me, now, I can just look at people, places, and things, and then I just know stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, I stay away from this, that, and this. As long as I'm in tuned enough to do it, receive this information, I can receive it. And you got to feel the overall energy of the people, the farmers, and the fruit. Because the fruit, I don't know if I want to mess with her. The fruit is, the organic fruits, they have energy. And it's like a big radiant type of energy. That's what I've noticed. The genetically modified one, it has a very low density vibration. It really doesn't stand out to me. So another thing the Spirit said is whenever I go to the farmers markets, is to only buy from those farmers who have radiant energy and who are happy to see their customers when they walk up to the tables. Because there has been so many times where I walk up to a table and I'm looking and I know what I want, but still the farmer is just sitting there chatting with somebody else, or just standing there. Doesn't even come by and say hi, how you doing, blah blah blah. Spirit said, stay away from those farmers, regardless if they have the organic fruits that you want or not. Because some of the farmers have negative energy, and that negative energy can go into the fruit, and then you'll be eating that negative energy. Unless you find another way to charge up the fruit, as I have a new way now. I got the Tachyon Energy Purple Disc now that I charge up stuff, and I'll go into another video about that too. Tachyon Energy Disc. This is amazing right here. A lot of healing, spiritual protection, increased psychic abilities, increased intuition, and this is amazing. You want to get one of these, but I'll go into another video about this. So Spirit taught me how to choose which the merchants to buy from. So it was one time I was walking in the door. Before I walked in the door, the information came through real quick, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I walked in the door and walked past, and then a lady was talking happily, and she had a lot of energy to this other lady. So the merchant, the female that's selling the fruit, I was walking by, and the Spirit said, stop! Go to that lady right there. And I looked back. I was like, yeah, and I felt her energy. I'm like, this is the one that I want to buy from. The Spirit said, these are the type of merchants you want to buy from. The ones that are happy, excited. Oh, hi, how you doing? Which one will you want? And blah, blah, blah. Those type of people you want to buy from. I was like, okay. And because their energy, their high energy gets into the fruit, and you end up taking in that high energy. And it's a certain amount of time that when you approach the table and you looking at the fruit, a certain amount of time that you should expect the farmer to come up to you. If it's, I would say maybe 30 seconds, you be the, excuse me, you be the judge of it. Of, yeah, you fill it out. But if it takes too long for the farmer to come to you and acknowledge you, at least, I mean, it's understandable. Sometimes some of the farmers, some of the merchants, some of the merchants have other things to do and other customers to take care of, but still you want them to acknowledge you. So just give it some time and just fill it out. Teach yourself how to do it. I feel things out and feel the energy of different people, places, and things to let me know, okay, should I buy from this person or should I not? And then I just focus in on the energy. If the energy is not right, then it's not who I want to buy from. So I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And let me get ready to get out of here and catch this phone. All right, till next time, Hotel.